Well, good morning from Karimabad. It's day 2 here exploring, and today we're going to go to visit one of the other forts called Altit Fort.
So it's about a 40-minute walk from our hotel. It's a lot cloudier today. There was snow this morning when we woke up. It's since gone. I think it's above 0 today.
Yeah, well, we woke up, complete blanket of snow on the hills.
Yeah.
The road beside us was covered in snow, but it's early afternoon here and the snow's gone, so
yeah,
we were waiting for some of the clouds to shift. They have been shifting.
Yeah, so the views are kind of slowly becoming more spectacular again, but yeah, it's still pretty epic.
It's absolutely incredible, but
yeah,
let's go explore some more of Karimabad.
Let's go. I don't think you can actually get tired of these views, eh?
It's incredible.
Yeah. We actually just came out the hotel and bumped into a driver that Dan had texted. He recognised Dan from his hat and his profile picture. Because there wasn't as many guys with ginger beards around Hunza just now.
With bright orange hats.
Yeah. So we had a little chat with him. We can actually see the Altit Fort from here now. Oh, look at the birds. I wonder what those are.
So the distance, that's Altit Fort. Yeah, it's a big group of birds as well.
This view though, I love it. I love it here. I don't want to leave. But we have to go to another place that looks probably just as nice as this. So it's not all bad.
And on our next adventure, we might be taking that road into the mountains for another day. And on our next adventure, we will be taking this road into the mountains, into Nagar, which is on another adventure. And we also hope to visit this area. This is a very old settlement called Ganesh. And you can see the mosque there. Really old part of Hunza. But let's go to another really old part of Hunza and Karimabad, which is Altit Fort, nestled right in the hill here. It's a fort that's meant to be older even than the Altit Fort, which we visited yesterday. So this is a very old fort. This was the first one that was built, and then they built a second one even higher up and slightly bigger as time went on. So on our travels in the past, we've been very fortunate to stay at a Serena property. If you don't know what Serena is, it's like luxury accommodation, and they do have one basically built into the fort here. Serena Altit Fort. So we'll show you maybe that hotel if we can get near it. But the Serena chain is all over Pakistan. We've not stayed in one yet here in Pakistan. When we did stay, it was in Tanzania. So yeah, beautiful properties, but very expensive. We're paying, I think, around £35 per night for our accommodation, which is very nice. Probably a little bit more than what we usually spend, but the Serena's up at £98, so almost triple the price. So they are very expensive, but they are very luxurious at the same time. But yeah, northern Pakistan is a lot more expensive than the south. The south is, yeah, very affordable for accommodation, food, activities, but because it's so remote up here, and yeah, just the vast travel distances between each place, it is slightly more expensive in northern Pakistan. But again, nothing compared to Europe or any places like that. So yeah, just bear that in mind. If you're fed up of me speaking away on these Pakistan vlogs, especially here in northern Pakistan, it's because my travel buddy is too busy being in her element, taking pickies.
I'm B-roll girl. I'm photo taker and B-roll gal.
And editor.
And editor. So I have many jobs behind the scenes.
I'm the one who spits the facts and plans the trips. So you're very fortunate to be seeing northern Pakistan is thanks to me. The way we capture it is thanks to Ashley. And the little talking in between is me. So I hope you're enjoying these vlogs. It's a unique part of the world we're in, so yeah, I'm so glad to be here. So lucky, so fortunate. It's pretty cold here, and some of these rock houses must be extremely difficult to live in during the winter. I know in certain areas of the region people do move away from this area in winter, head down south to the slightly warmer climates, then come back when the winter finishes. But you can see on my left some of these rock houses. It must be, yeah, pretty cold during the night time, especially when it snows. And but yeah, I think a few people have very hard working lives here in northern Pakistan, which makes it amazing because they're all so happy and kind. And one thing we've noticed is everybody says hello to you on the street when they walk past. So yeah, although the people maybe don't have as much, they certainly have, yeah, a lot of friendliness, very welcoming and very kind, just like the people of southern Pakistan too. But we're making our way to the fort. Doesn't look too far away now, but we're getting some epic views of it with the mountain backdrop, and it is pretty cool.
This mountain's popped out. That looks very nice.
This one just here. You'd need to be pretty short to use this door. But yeah, they use the short door, as we learned yesterday, to maximise keeping the heat in. Because obviously the door would release some of the heat, so yeah, that one's one of the smallest ones I've seen though. I don't think I could fit through it. So you must have to be pretty small to get in and out of that. Must be some storage maybe for either animals or some farming things. But check out the view.
Oh jeez. What are those? Yak heads.
Yak heads, yeah.
I prefer them alive. Library. This looks very much more like a little touristy shops, handicrafts and things, isn't it?
Yeah.
See that walnut tea again? I've seen that a few places.
I've also seen walnut cake.
Oh my god, I thought that was an alive one, but it's not. In the window.
Oh yeah. And ibex.
It's bigger than I thought. We've only seen them from afar, but that's actually quite a big quite a big animal. Oh, geese.
Altit Fort. Tickets.
Okay. In here?
Yeah.
And 2 please. 3,000.
Where are you from?
Scotland. Scotland, yeah.
About?
Yes. Thank you, Shukriya. Got our tickets. Here's your wallet. Thank you. So here we go. So we're going to have a wander around. Oh, literally the hotel's on site. I think this is actually the Serena Hotel as well. Fancy.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, Serena. And the cafe. That's obviously the fancy rooms. You're not allowed in unless you're staying.
So tickets are just shy of £5 each.
1,500 per person, so 3,000, yeah.
Yeah.
So probably just under a tenner total.
Yep, for sure.
But it's nice. Obviously, again, we're here where the grass would normally be green, but it's a bit yellow at the moment.
Yeah.
But I imagine in summer it's very beautiful and very busy.
Yes.
But yeah, the views are pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a cool little fort this
There's
so
a
far.
cafe here as well, actually.
Yeah.
Kabasi Cafe.
It's got like some nice walking path too.
And yeah, let's go inside the fort and see what it's like.
Maybe go to the cafe afterwards.
Yeah, good idea.
Do you need a guide?
It's okay.
As you wish.
We can just walk around, I
It's
think.
okay, we can walk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh. Yarın, yarın. Yarın mı?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Beni Japan Siban. No. Ara.
I don't know if it's included in the price. I think that's how we forced it.
Yeah, yeah.
At least yesterday, you just knew it was in the price.
Yeah, you had to go with the guide.
Yeah. It's warm now.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to unzip my second jacket.
probably one of the warmest days we've had so far.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it started off with snow.
Yeah.
A little climb to the top of the fort here. And I think the view's going to be pretty special. You can see Altit Fort in the distance. But this is Altit Fort, the even older fort.
Yeah, this is cool.
With this view.
What a view. Wow. It just goes to Barry, doesn't it?
This is the old stone and wood structure that they used. Small lookout window.
So it's made of strong stuff, that's why it's lasted all these years.
It's over 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And the Aga Khan Foundation, who helped restore the Altit Fort, obviously done some work here too. The local royal family, which is good. I think the Norwegian and French governments helped as well, so yeah.
Which is pretty interesting, isn't it?
That's where the funding comes from.
Let's go and have a look. The doors are bigger in this fort.
A little bit, yeah. It's pretty dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, still some small doors.
Small doors, yeah.
And there's a path to follow. I'm not sure.
Oh, there's some storage. And then
You
look.
can see just how thick the walls are as well.
Yeah.
And it's made, I guess, from like mud. And like there's straw in there.
But this is what's amazing about this fort.
I'll be careful with the camera, but look at that sheer drop. Built right on the cliff edge, and the road you see is the KKH Karimabad highway that we took the other day to the Chinese border, to the Pasu cones, to Soest, where we stayed in Khyber. And just look at the colour of the water, it's absolutely incredible. And look, I'm on this little watchtower, imagining what it would have been like. You could see for miles and miles if anybody was coming to attack you, or yeah, a very cool place to build a fort. Just an unbelievable view. Hello.
Ash is on guard duty there.
You just got my hand, I couldn't get my body through.
Ah.
It's too wide.
Too wide.
Yeah, I only got a small body. This view though is sick.
Yeah, this is.
Look at the colour of that water, it's like, it's something you get in like a Canadian lake. Unbelievable. I love it.
View wise, so far, I'm giving it to Altit Fort. Interior wise and overall like structure, Altit Fort.
Yeah.
But this view is
Epic.
incredible.
And the fact you can see the road and the river and the mountains, jeez, it's
It's unreal.
incredible.
Well, I do think the best thing about coming to Altit Fort is definitely for the views. Obviously there's a lot of history in the fort and it's interesting to learn, but I don't think I've seen a view like this. It's absolutely insane. The mountains we're surrounded by, like we said, at Altit Fort, 5 peaks over 7,000 meters. Absolutely insane. Full 360 view. You've got the river, the bridges, the Karimabad highway, the hillside villages. Yeah, you could not, yeah, just what a view, what a view. You might have seen in our Kunjarab Pass vlog that we had a bit of a traffic jam because one of the trucks had crashed in the snow and tipped the tractors to the side. But what are we witnessing just now?
Tons of lorries coming down the KKH, and a lot of them have the tractors.
From China, they'll be Chinese trucks.
They've got Chinese flags all over the trucks.
Look at this.
So cool.
Look at this.
So there's one with the tractors, maybe 3 on the back. Red coloured lorry, which we saw as well. And then there's a whole convoy. And more up there. All coming from China.
Cool.
It just shows you like the importance of that road. It connects China and Pakistan.
Yeah, like the amount of things that obviously are delivered to Pakistan from China and vice versa.
Yeah.
Is like, yeah, they need the road, it's very important.
China supplies everything really. So yeah, they help build the dams that we saw,
all the roads,
all the
as
bridges,
well. Yeah.
tunnels, roads. Their funding helps obviously connect.
So cool.
But yeah, it'd be a
I think
difficult
we've
drive.
seen about 20 or so lorries since we've been standing here, at least 20.
Imagine driving through all that snow, all these winding roads,
Yeah.
and they're probably going to further along the KKH where it gets
Scary.
bumpy and not paved, so fair play to the drivers.
But they do get a cool view to reward them.
Here's the old kitchen. Pot, not quite as restored as the Altit Fort, but nice.
The clever thing they did was obviously the steam and the smoke would all escape through this little hole here. It's similar to Altit Fort, just not as nice.
Not as like restored.
Got a storage.
Dry storage. So cool. And then these
Lookout bit.
carpets. These are the carpets made from yak. I think yak wool.
Yeah.
Maybe sheep as well, but definitely yak. Just to keep it cozy. And it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it feels warmer.
And a small door again, just
Yeah.
to trap the heating.
What have we got here?
Fire extinguishers were very important back in the day.
Oh yeah. An essential for 1,000 years ago. What have we got down here? I think that's where you go back outside.
Yeah.
This could have maybe been an old bedroom.
And this is meant to be 200 years older than Altit Fort.
Yeah, I
this
reckon this was like either a bedroom and like they had the fire there.
Yeah.
Keep it cozy, away from like the windows.
Bedroom or reception for sure. Looks more like a bedroom though.
I would say yeah, bedroom. And look, they've got like little storage in the walls. How cool.
Yeah.
For shelves, for decorations. But imagine how nice the fire would be if it was going.
Yeah.
Roaring fire. So cozy. Like, wow. Go through. We've got in here another room. This could have been more like a reception room. 'Cause of the
Yeah, this
size.
is the reception.
Yeah. Nice. What have we got? We've got a little terrace, I think.
Some pictures. Hopefully our ones will be better.
Don't know about them clouds though. Hey. Oh yes. This is where you want to be. Look at this view. Unbelievable. We've got the mountains popping out of the clouds now as well. There's our crow. Very exciting.
Look at that drop. Impossible to attack.
And not so good if you're scared of heights.
Hey. So
What?
look at this, right? I'll maybe film it on the camera. Down here in the river, so there's like these lines, rope attached to each side. There's a rubber ring, and they've put, I saw it floating about earlier, I don't know if it was attached. they've got like sticks on it, and there's actually a person either side of the river, and they're like I
Passing.
guess, yeah,
Yeah,
passing
yeah.
it from one side with the stuff on it to the other side.
Mini ferry.
How funny.
That's a clever
Wow.
idea.
I guess that's essential for back in the day. Not sure why you still need it these days, but maybe it's easier.
There's a bridge just down the road.
I know.
Well, this is us at the very top of the fort now, basically on its roof. And yeah, I think if we go over to this ledge here, it's going to be pretty insane again.
Oh, sorry, is he yawning?
So check out.
It's actually, the sun's starting to pop out.
Thank the Lord.
And then this. We just came from the balcony in there, and now we're even higher up. And then this would have been the old watchtower, where people stood at the top and watched over. And I've just noticed something as well. There's a football pitch over here where the local kids are playing, and then this is where the local people live, in all these houses in a very traditional way.
But they do have, yeah, one of the best views I've ever seen.
I love it. Yeah. It's so good. It's so cool actually, look from up here you see everyone's like houses.
Yeah, they're washing out.
Like the roofs, yeah. Water tanks.
Solar panel?
Where?
Just here.
Oh yeah. Solar energy.
Sky TV.
Someone got a Sky TV?
Nah, just
Hey, they've actually got
satellite dish.
they've got a satellite dish,
Yeah.
maybe. Maybe Sky TV.
But yeah, and then in the distance, there's Altit Fort. And covered in these clouds is the Ladyfinger Peak.
And then at the opposite side of this peak, this hill, this one, is our hotel. So
Correct.
we're back over there.
What a visit. Really cool fort.
Yeah. Definitely worth the visit. For sure. Hey, actually, I think you can go up here. Just like stand up here.
Nice.
Another viewpoint. Hey. This is a secret viewpoint.
That's a cool one.
With nothing stopping us from falling over the edge. So be very careful. No tripping. It's a long drop, isn't it?
A long way down. It's actually kind of scary.
Dan's like stood like this. Yeah. This is nice.
Well, that's our visit to Altit Fort. Just about over. Just got to make our way down now.
Oh, the monastery.
Monastery.
It's just in there. Little narrow alleyway here. But yeah, 100% have to do this if you're visiting Karimabad. Both the forts are 100% worth it. Altit Fort, I would say, for the view. Altit Fort for
Kind
more of the history and
yeah.
the history and the actual restored living spaces that they
Yeah.
would have used. You actually get
It's
a
really
real
interesting.
idea of the time. So, little tea break, coffee break, maybe a little snack to eat next.
Yeah.
And then if the weather stays like this, we're going to visit what's meant to be the top viewpoint, even better than this, which is, I don't even know how that exists,
No.
but let's try it. So
Yeah.
yeah, looks like there is a bit of blue sky popping out
Fingers crossed it continues.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Best view for sure.
Maybe we also could remind me. It was over here. Maybe it's open. So then here, these are the accommodations.
For the Serena.
Yeah, for the Serena. Oh, look, there's a cherry blossom tree.
Doesn't look very busy, the Serena.
No.
But what a view.
Well, we have found the cafe. It's actually the Serena's Hotel Cafe. So, as you would expect, the views are epic. The prices are epic. Epically spenny. But yeah, I don't think we can beat this view, to be honest. We've just ordered a tea. Have you ordered a tea as well?
2 teas.
Two teas, 2 chai.
The same cost as a Greg's tea. So expensive.
Spenny.
£1 each.
I know, that's one of the most expensive teas we've had here, if I'm honest. However, it's fine.
We're paying for the view.
Yeah, just look at this.
Look at the accommodations, eh?
I know, look at them, these are like little huts.
Imagine
little
waking
tents.
up and then picture there's a little window area and then you just go, there's your view.
This is the face of someone whose boyfriend won't let them stay there.
£98 per night.
Which is only £49 per person. Which is actually quite good value. Comment below, do you think Dan should let us stay there for the night?
35,000 rupee.
Yeah, but we're only here once. That view's sick though. Like,
The sun's popping out too.
sick.
And the cherry blossom as well.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll get to stay here.
Maybe. If you watch and like this video.
Yeah, please. Got our chai. Got our view. The sun is just popping out. Which is good and a bad thing because I'm not going to put sun cream on today. Cheers.
But good for a sunset. Hopefully.
Pakistani tea. Very good. We like it a lot.
Very high. Yeah.
The place name is Duikar Valley.
Okay. A little snowy up here.
Yeah. A lot snowier. And it's a bit colder, so
Yeah.
the snow is actually lying.
Because we're so high up.
Yeah, that was a pretty windy and straight up road, like, jeez oh. From where you are?
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, yeah. From yourself?
From Karachi.
Karachi, okay.
Oh, nice.
Very different temperature.
Yes.
We were in Karachi and it was 29 degrees. Here it's like 0. That's you.
Thank you. Very clumsy. The view's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
amazing.
This is Karimabad,
Yeah,
Altit Fort,
yeah,
Altit Valley. Then another side is Sumayar, Nagar district.
okay.
Yeah.
अभी आप आने का रास्ता तो बनाया, अभी जाएंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि मैं कितना इम्पोर्टेंट हूँ आपके लिए।
आप सबसे पहले पहुंचेंगे स्लिप को।
Altit Fort.
Altit Fort, yeah.
Wow. Yay! We made it. This is nice.
To think we were there,
Yeah.
we drove all the way here,
And we already thought that was pretty high.
and now we have this view.
Yeah. You can see the helicopter pads.
Yeah.
They look tiny.
Lady fingers covered,
Yeah. Most of the mountains are covered.
Rakaposhi.
Yeah.
This way go to China border.
Well, I thought Altit Fort was high, but check out Eagle's Nest. It's like so high up, it's crazy. We're overlooking like Altit Fort, Baltit Fort. They look tiny from up here. So yeah, definitely come up here for the best view in Hunza. Check it out.
That's Baltit Fort. And then Altit Fort is way down there now. Our hotel's just there. And then all this is Karimabad.
This is the best view in all of Hunza.
Hands down.
Like Altit Fort and Baltit Fort look like models now.
Yeah.
They don't even
Like you feel like you're high up on the ground, but then you come up here and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
This is,
They're so tiny from up here.
this is mental, but
Yeah, these views are awesome.
if only it was a little less cloudier, but
Yeah.
it still shows you how nice it is, even with the clouds.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So yeah, we're going to our last point here at the top. Hello. Which I think is the best seat in the house.
The
What
best
about
seat in Hunza.
It's
That's the one.
have a seat?
Yeah, this is pretty nice. Like, when you don't trust yourself climbing, you take the next easiest option, which is sliding, but I just went for like 5 rocks.
So we've come out for some local food, and it is very cold tonight. You can tell by my breath.
And this is inside the restaurant.
It's all getting freshly prepared. It's called
Armani.
Restaurant,
Yes.
and we've ordered some local soup, hot and sour soup, and vegetable chow mein.
Noodles.
So excited.
But it's quite funny because we can see inside the kitchen and you've got 4 guys making food. I don't know if it's all for us. 3 of them have big jackets on. Like really big puffer jackets. One guy's just in a shirt.
It's an open kitchen though, like they're making everything fresh. So.
Like they just started cracking out everything because I don't think they had anything ready. So everything that they're making is like
So I'm excited.
prepared.
The view's good.
And we're starving, so to be honest, we'll probably just eat whatever comes.
Absolutely. I come with the dowdo, which is the local soup I think we had.
Yeah.
Have it
Yesterday.
with yak.
Yeah, I've got hot and sour soup and then
Share chow mein.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Much cheaper here than at the hotel. But much colder too.
We're hoping it warms us up.
Well, I said Dowdo soup was my favourite soup ever.
By the way, we can just about see you through all the steam because of the soups.
It's so tasty.
Yeah. This is
My generally favourite soup.
Dan's soup.
That's so warm and cosy, just what I need.
And I've gone for hot and sour soup. And Dan's, yours has like the big thick noodles in it, doesn't
I
it?
love the noodles. I love the flavour.
Mine's is thick, really thick.
Usually it's good too, like proper
Yeah, it
soup.
does.
Freshly made right now. Well, my soup here is actually better than yesterday, which is hard to beat. So Armani Test Point has the best soup I've ever tasted.
But it's the local soup.
Yak, Dowdo with yak, thick noodles, and the salt and the actual soup itself.
So good.
Ah, so good.
And I think,
Hunza has very good food.
yeah, it does. And I think because our noodles come in. Our chow mein. Vegetable chow mein.
I'm excited.
Me too. Noodles have arrived. Vegetable noodles this time. Looks good. The chow mein here isn't like chow mein that you would know back home. It's like, it's spicier and it's almost like tomato-y or like chili, I don't know, but it's good.
Quite peppery as well.
And oily, actually. Ready? Looks good, eh?
Because we're so close to China, a lot of the restaurants are Pakistani/Chinese.
That is good. That is unreal. They're like, yeah, tomato-y, spicy, 10 out of 10. Well, that's 2 clear plates. So obviously chow mein went down very well. Really good, tasty. Definitely recommend Armani Taste Point if you're in Hunza, because that food was banging. We're just having a couple of green teas to finish off our meal, and we're gonna head back. Probably chill for the rest of the night before we have a big day tomorrow. So we will catch you then and show you some more amazing scenery of northern Pakistan. See you then.